What changed before this appearance? Was it the Cribs episode?
Yeah, we had done Cribs, and me and Jack had done a few things with MTV Spring Break.
Yeah.
So Ozzy, did you notice right away after Cribs that then people recognize the kids?
I was oblivious to all that. So I was doing gigs, so I was I didn't really notice it.
He was on the road, so
right.
When all this was blowing up, he was gig to gig, hotel to hotel, and wasn't really tracking any of it.
But during appearances like this, then all of a sudden people are going, Kelly, Kelly, Kelly.
She got there before me, so I was doing my thing, you know.
And we've never been the sort of family that goes, oh my God, guess what? We've got this, we're doing this, and so many people.
Down and tell them everything.
Not going to say how many people watched it. It was just like,
to be honest with you, any one of them would have been kidnapped, So they went out with security.
Yeah, that is interesting. Kidnapped? I feel like everyone has so much security now. Even comedians. I'm just like, who's coming after you?
People are fucking insane. There used to be this guy that would drive on the weekends to my parents' house and stand outside and scream how he was going to, can I say?
You can say whatever the hell you want.
He was like going to rape me and do terrible things to me, and he was screaming on the roof of the car, and then he would like make himself vomit on the car, and we'd all see it on the security camera, and he got arrested a few times, and like
crazy,
like really crazy shit happened that you just.
That's scary.
But yeah, I think for anyone though that becomes a celebrity, there's always, the people who are your real fans, and then you get the crazies.
Remember that woman that followed you from England?
Yeah.
And then
she was outside
my dance rehearsal.
No, this is the greatest thing ever. Mum had this stalker from England, and she would call up the office, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to Los Angeles to see Sharon." I called our UK office.
Oh.
And they're like, okay. And so it was like, hey, she's in LA, watch out. Mum's driving through Beverly Hills and stopped at a light. And the psycho just happened to be walking across the street right in front of her. And Mum's like hiding behind
the wheel. Yeah. Yeah. And then I come home later on that day, she sat outside the house.
So scary. People are not well.
But you had met her enough to where you were on first, you knew her name, right? And
you knew who she was.
I went to a show. I went to the opening of Wicked in London, and it was a charity event, and it was advertised that I was going there to represent this charity. So people knew I was going to turn up to the opening. And I go into the ladies' room of this theatre. She's in the toilet.
No.
I swear to you.
Horrifying.
I know. I was quite taken back by it, because it was only like a small ladies' room, and I'm washing my hands, and she comes out of the stall, and I'm like, shit.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever sit any of those people down and say, hey, stop it.
Yes.
Cool off.
I called her and I said, look, what do you want? And she said, I want to be your friend. And I said, you can't be my friend.
You're a loser.
Not a loser, but you've crossed the boundary now. So I think you're a crazy person, so we can't be friends.
It couldn't be. I said, I thank you for, all your support and everything, but this can't happen.
Yeah.
Did she go? She went baby reindeer on you.
Sort of.
Because I've heard that's what Dolly does. Is she'll just sit someone down with all her security and say, Dolly Parton will say what do you need?
What do you want? Yeah,
and you
from
have
me.
to stop.
Yeah.
And usually it works because they get a moment with you.
There was that guy who fell in love with that newscaster years ago, and he shot her when she came in.
I don't think was she a newscaster? I thought she was a young actress.
Well, there was.
She was
Selena. That's like the prime example of this.
So many, yeah.
Selena. She was. The
fan club secretary.
Yeah, the fan club secretary got her.
So sad.
She's dead man walking right now.
Who?
Have you not seen all of the stuff?
No. Is she out?
So she's going to be out. I think it's at the end of this year or the beginning of next year.
Oh.
And
she better leave
you
the
know
country.
how Selena, with all she's like queen of queens.
Yeah.
And she literally, because all the gangs love her music as well.
They're gonna kill her?
There's like
El Chapo?
there's already hits out on her,
Wow.
and there's being a documentary made about it right now.
She's like, can I just
And
stay
her
in here?
release.
Yeah,
She's
really,
like,
I
no,
like
no.
it here.
Yeah, like, no, I'm just gonna stay.
Before we get back into it, Sharon, why does Ozzy hate a stretch limo so much?
He says it always reminds him of a pimp.
You hate him.
Oh, I hate them.
You said it reminds you of a Hollywood cocaine pimp.
But that's kind of what you are.
Wow.
You a straight Hollywood cocaine pimp.
It's just, they're so conspicuous. You feel like,
But, yeah, okay, can we just, I'm objectively saying, you've got a lot of gold on, you're wearing a 3/4 jacket and leather pants. You kind of look the part.
No, he doesn't.
He does look like he has cocaine on him.
ish.
I don't
Jason,
agree.
it's in the vicinity.
70s.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
I think Dad looks great here.
You know, he does look, I didn't say you look bad, like, to be a Hollywood cocaine pimp does not imply you have to look bad. In fact,
looks
you have to
great.
look fresh as fuck.
No.
Ozzy, do you feel like a stretch is just like too
It's not
showy?
Douchey.
It's not obvious that someone's in there, you know. That's why not many people use them anymore. Everybody's
Nobody
fucking
does.
fan.
They're only used for proms.
Yes.
When your kids at prom. They
Quinceanera.
Or
overroof,
funerals.
Funerals,
yeah.
presidential motorcades.
Yeah, that's gotta be funny when someone's like, oh, it's the president. Oh, it's Ozzy. Yeah.